I just don't give a shit. Like, the people are just lazy. Like, the people who are, like, at the top of this game or whatever, they're just lazy. Like, I shouldn't be, realistically, and, like, this is my realistic approach, is, like, I shouldn't be the one who is, like, spearheading the movement on streaming Magic. Like, I'm not the biggest Magic personality, I'm not the best player. Like, yes, I may be entertaining and engaging and funny, what have you, but, like, there are people that people want to see play way more than me. You know, like Luis, like Owen Turtenwald, you know, Josh Utter-Layton, you know, Martin Yuza. There's just all these people who should just be, like, doing this and, like, helping build the game and just can take advantage of the opportunity because, like, this is just the next evolution of the game. And just, like, Magic players by nature are lazy except for, like, a week before an event's coming up. Then they're gonna, you know, do whatever. But they don't understand that, like, there's so much room for, like, improvement in just, like, our game and just, like, the publicity of the game. And part of, like, the main reason I'm doing what I'm doing, and, you know, you can say that, like, whatever, I'm making, like, a bunch of money doing this, which I'm not, or, like, I'm doing this to try to make a lot of money because, like, Day 9 makes, like, a living off of doing this. I'm like, that's not why I'm doing it. Like, the reason I think this is important is because, like, all four of us are obviously extremely passionate about Magic. That's why we do this show. That's why we stream about this. And we understand that, like, this game should be bigger, it can be more, it can be better. And I think that if more people had that approach, I think this would be... audio is fucked up, Steven.
I think I fixed it.
Okay. I think that this should just be, like, a bigger deal. And I think that, like, this game should... I think this game should, like, evolve and move forward like StarCraft 2 has. Day 9, and if you talk to anyone about StarCraft now, Day 9 has, like, revolutionized not just like StarCraft 2, but esports in general, and now it's, like, acceptable to like, say that you're playing StarCraft, and you're not gonna, like, be given shit for it. And I think that's, like, a big deal, like, just in general. Like, if you're like, you know, what are you doing tonight? It's like, I'm going to a StarCraft 2 LAN. It's like, oh, that's cool. Like, that's pretty sweet or whatever. You know, I know people play that, and it's like, a Magic tournament. But you don't want to tell people you're going to a Magic tournament, because, like, it has, like, a negative connotation that goes along with it. And, like, that's just, like, I just don't think that's the way it should be. And I think that, like, I shouldn't be the only one that's taking the steps forward to fix this. I think that there are people who are way more capable of doing this than me to fix this sort of thing. So, I mean, I don't really know where I'm going with that point, but that's just, like, how I feel about, like, in general and what should be happening.
I actually kind of, like, I disagree with you slightly, but mostly on your point that, like, people like you shouldn't be the ones, you know, spearheading it. I would argue what you're saying is that there are people who could gain more from spearheading it than you, but, like, that's not what you were saying. Like, the people who should be spearheading it are the people who are passionate about it, are the people who care about it. Like, that's the reason that they can do it. That's the reason it's good, and that's the reason they'll put in, like, some of the best effort, you know? Just because someone would profit the most doesn't make them necessarily the best person to be engaging.
I have to say this. This is in the little panel that I linked to in chat. But there was a point where Day 9 got, like, visibly emotional. That's not a word.
Emotional?
Not even close.
It was a little close.
It's been like 2 hours, guys. I'm not this good at talking. Visibly emotional about his viewers. His viewers for streaming. That was the point that they kept coming back to, was the viewers. And I feel like this is a point that we can convey to you guys who are viewing right now. Streaming is disruptive because, unlike television, when you're watching a stream, you get to communicate with the other people watching and with the person actually running the stream. And that's absolutely huge. Day 9's revenue, a huge amount of it comes from $5 donations, just from viewers, just donating. The biggest thing I would say that's missing in Magic streaming right now, and that's not to say that, like, I expect other people to do it. I think the streamers should build it. But the biggest thing that's missing is the viewership. Because Mobius Man just said he makes... Never mind. Because, yeah, once the viewers are there, like, I stream sometimes. I get, like, 20 to 50 viewers, because I don't stream very often, and few people know who I am. But it's way more fun to stream when I have 50 than it is with 20. And if I was getting 200 viewers, shit, I'd stream 8 hours a day, whatever. If I'm getting 2,000, holy crap, I'm just like, somebody's going to have to tell me when it's time to go to sleep. So I think just building up the viewership is a huge, huge part of getting people streaming. And when you talk about how LSV and stuff should be spearheading the streaming, well, if they're going to get 3,000 viewers, I think LSV and people might start getting a little bit interested in doing that.
All right,
Sure.
we gotta wind it down because we're like not actually able to hear people talk anymore, which is somewhat reducing the quality of our product, I think, at this juncture.
All right.
We might end up some other time.
Yeah, we might end up coming back to this. I don't know. We'll have to explore some options because this is definitely something that I could talk about for an almost theoretically unlimited amount of time. And I have like a million points that I would like to make, but I don't think like right now is the ideal time to make them. So let's do like a quick like closing thoughts segment and get the hell out of Dodge at this juncture because as I said, we're having like some sort of quality issues.
Yeah, right.
I don't think we have a ton else to talk about in terms of Magic, and this will be back at some juncture. But I have like a few quick things I just wanted to say like at the end of this episode. Does anyone have anything else that they want to like leave people with while we get out of here?
Sure. If you like, obviously, I work in Magic coverage and commentary, and if you definitely like have ideas or criticisms are fine. Obviously, I will take anything. I read everything, listen to everything. I probably won't respond to everything, but I will definitely read, listen, and evaluate what you say and possibly pass it on to others. So you can get at me on my Twitter, which is right there. You can find me on Facebook if you really want to harass me there. I have an email that should be accessible somewhere on the Star City Games website, but it's glenn.jones@starcitygames.com if you wanted to use it for that. Please don't send me to a spam bot, but if you have a legitimate thing that you want to talk about with Magic coverage, I can guarantee that I will read what you say. Like, it is something I find very important, and I'm constantly looking at ways to improve it, brainstorming them. I work way more off hours than anyone else I know trying to make that kind of stuff happen. So there's that.
Said you're sort of disappearing into the wilderness of your webcam. Do you have any final thoughts for us?
What am I, blurry and black? You can't see me? Yeah, a quick little spamming of things that matter for me, for you guys. Community Cup, this is the last day to vote. My name is Cell Dweller, so if you can nominate me for the Community Cup, that would be awesome. Number 2, article on Infect is going up on Star City Games Wednesday at midnight, so check out that. Streaming this week on my channel, M13, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Going to have a special guest each day. Going to be playing Sealed M13, so feel free to watch that. And hopefully I can get to Boston for the GP, but if not, I will be going to the SCG Invitational in Atlanta as my next IRL tournament. So, anything that you have to say to Glenn, obviously, for coverage, please do that. I know Glenn said that, and he means it, but I'm going to back him on that, because we are always looking to improve. That would be fantastic if you guys have any and all ideas. Glenn is very, very receptive. It's part of the reason I like working with him. It's part of the reason that we have him on the show now, too. Outside of that, that's it for me this week. We'll kick it over to Steven.
Yeah, I'm actually headed out Tuesday for a friend's wedding. I'm a groomsman. And so I'm going to be like in a different state on Monday for next Gamestate, and I'm going to try my best to be here for you guys. But I want to apologize if that doesn't go as well as planned in advance. I think it will go really well. You guys should tune in. Maybe I'll wear my tux for you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Adam, I told you this. Don't look so surprised.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, that's all. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah. Can I go now?
Yeah.
Am I clear? Clear for takeoff? Okay. I just wanted to say super quickly that first of all, like regarding the Community Cup, I saw a couple people mention my name in that context. Now I'm not crazy enough to think that such a thing is actually possible for myself. I don't think there's any hope of that, but I just wanted to say that that's very kind of you. Like that means a lot to me personally. Like I know that I did a lot of streaming over the last sort of 3 to 4 months for those who may or may not have been aware. I think some of our viewership knows, but some of it doesn't know. And yeah, I really appreciated interacting with the viewers. of that stream, like more than any other aspect of it. So I really appreciate people doing that. Like, I don't think anything is actually going to happen on that front, but I very much, oh god, I'm turning into a goose. But I very much appreciate you doing such a thing. So thanks. Like, you guys are awesome. That's really all I wanted to say. Wow, I'm really losing vocal control. Okay, thanks.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
That's it this week. Sorry we ran long. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.